to the channel. How is everybody doing? Come on in, y'all. Come on in. It's Mamie. Welcome to the channel, y'all. Hello, hello, hello. Okay. Okay, for some reason. Okay. There we go. Hey, 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 welcome to the channel. Welcome to the channel. Trying to get my lighting, y'all. Come on in, come on in. How's everybody doing? How's everybody doing? Trying to get set up here. Come on in. Welcome to the channel, everybody. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Come on in. All right. And as you're coming in, I would ask if you could please to go ahead and give me a comment. Let me know you're here. Give me a comment. Let me know you're here and where you're joining me from. I thank you and I appreciate you. All right. Hello, my sister. Thank you for joining me. Just going to give it a few minutes to get some more people in here, and we're going to talk about it, y'all. Come on in. Thank you, thank you, thank you, Camilla. How's your day? How's it going for you? I kind of setting up here so I can be able to see some comments and talk with you. But we'll give it a few minutes, allow others to come on in and join us here. LOL, no way. What's that, Madison? Oh, okay, the whole class is watching your live? Okay, well, welcome, welcome, welcome. Come on in. All right. On the projecty thing, okay. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Come on in. We're going to talk about it today. Welcome to Mamie's channel on YouTube. If you have not had the opportunity to subscribe, we'll ask you to go ahead and do so for me. And we're going to talk about today, our subject is going to be on self-care. We're talking about self-care, taking care of yourself and what's needed in life. So that's what we're doing today. So come on in. We just want to give it a few minutes, allow others to come on in and join us. And I'm going to say thank you, Madison. You said I'm so sweet. I appreciate that. You're sweet for saying it. Thank you. All right. Come on in. I'm just trying to wait a few minutes, just a couple of minutes here before we get started talking. Just asking, how's everybody doing today? How was your day? How was this hump day? How's it going for you? What did you experience? Was it a rough day or did you kind of slide on by really easy? Okay. So my name is Mamie. This is Mamie Channel. Thank you so much for joining me. I appreciate you. And yes, this is we're going to talk about some things that's kind of laid heavy on my heart, and I think we need to talk about some things, or should at least think about some things. I had some things that come up this week that I wanted to share, and I wanted to talk about self-care, how we should at least try to take care of ourselves and tend to ourselves and love yourself. So that's what we're talking about today. My name is Mamie. I do have my channel here, YouTube. I started this channel not that long ago, a few months ago, and I'm working on becoming monetized. My goal with being here, why I started my channel, is because I wanted to reach people. I wanted to be a motivation and inspiration to others. I want to let you know that yes, you can. I do have a travel agency. I do travel vlogs. If you check my channel out, you'll see a lot of different things that I'm doing and I'm sharing. And I just want to be a motivational and a help to others. So that is why I started my channel. I love what I'm doing. I thank all of you subscribers that's out there that have said you've gotten something out of my channel. You appreciate me and thanking me for what I am doing. But continue to tune in. I'm just sharing, and I want you to know, sometimes things may get hard, but it shouldn't be hard all the time, and you can succeed. But today, I just wanted to talk to you. About self-care, taking care of yourself. And I can see, I'm just going to take a look here and see who all we have joining us here. I do see we have is it Gwen? Thank you, Gwen. Anthony. Kayla. All right. Camilla. Madison. Thank you so much. And it's AIO. Okay. Not sure who that is, but hello. Hello to everyone. And those of you that have not put comments in there, hello to you all too. Thank you all for joining me. And I'll tell you, one of the things I wanted to talk to you about, or what I wanted to come to you about, is like I said, self-care, taking care of yourself, seeing about yourself. I'm in my 50s. Thank you, Lord. I'm grateful and I'm thankful for that. And I wanted to, at this time in my life, I've made some changes. I'm trying to live my best life. I've realized that some things have changed now, and I need to look at things a little differently, try to do things a little differently. And I want to live. Perhaps I wasn't doing everything that I should have been trying to do to try to live my best life. So after I turned 50, I wanted to start changing some things around for me in my life, So that's what I've started to do, and just want to be an inspiration and a motivation for anyone else out there that might want to make the change and just haven't made that change yet, that you can. Okay, and that's what I'm doing. And I wanted to talk to you about some of the things that's going on. Sounds like we're getting a storm out there. I don't know if you guys can hear, but we're starting to get a storm here. I'm in North Carolina, so sounds like a storm is coming in. So hopefully we don't lose connection. But yes, but thank you so much for joining me. For those of you that's in there that might want to say where you from or where you listening in from, I appreciate that communication with me just as we're getting going. And I'm going to begin talking about, the reason, I've given you the explanation why I've decided that I wanted to talk about self-care and why I've changed some of the things that I'm doing. I will say one of the things that I changed a few years ago And doesn't mean you need to, or doesn't mean I'm right, you wrong, or anything. It's just how I felt for me and what I wanted to do for me. But a few years ago, I decided that I wanted to give up pork because how it made me feel. And when I gave up the pork, and now I've been off of it, like I said, for a while now, and I actually like not eating it, even though, like I said, I loved my bacon for breakfast and, ham. And I did eat pork, but just so I could feel better and get more healthier, I decided I was going to take that out of my diet. And with me doing that, I feel good about it. I'm glad about it. I feel good. That's just one of the things I wanted to do for me, and I've noticed the change in me. I was a lot heavier for many years, and I've lost a lot of weight. Not just with that, but just trying to be healthier, walking, exercising, doing different things, some exercising, just trying to be more attentive to what I'm doing, and knowing that once I hit that number, I just wanted to do something different. I wanted to try to live and do better. So that was one of my changes for me, was giving up the pork. That was just a personal, I'm not telling anybody to give it up. That's a personal choice, and it's your choice, but that's just something I decided to do and I did for me. Another thing I wanted to talk about, I wanted to talk to you guys about, because this week has been kind of hard. I heard about some of my old friend of mine, my old neighborhood. A lot of us, we still keep in contact, or we be on Facebook from where I grew up back in Indiana. And I do see we do have some people from Indiana in here. Thank you, thank you, thank you. But one of my schoolmates or our neighborhood friends passed away. Like I said, I'm only in my 50s, and it's hard. And he's not the first one that I know that passed away, but I've noticed as I'm getting older, a lot more and more people have been leaving here in my age group or in my neighborhood or around me, and it's it's hard, it's heartbreaking, and you just say, if I don't have many years left, I want to live the rest of the years that I have the best that I can. So that's why I say I'm living my best life. I'm trying to live my best life. I'm trying to do some things that I want to do. I'm trying to stay positive. I'm trying to be motivated. I want to please God too, y'all. So I want to try to do better in my walk, in my talk, and how and what I'm doing. And that's what I'm here for. That's what I'm trying to do. One of the things that's very important to me is just trying to inspire and motivate others. So that's what I'm doing, y'all. So, and that's what I want to continue to do. Just taking a look here, and let's see what we got here. Okay. Hi, Richard. I am good. And how are you? I'm going to talk to you guys and tell you one of the things. Some years ago, I got this book, a positive and a motivation book. But it really wasn't for me, but it was, because I say it was for me because God sent it to me through someone else. And I'm going to share this book, and it was like finding your purpose. Let me show it to you guys. I want to share it with you. This is the book, y'all. This book is by Rick Warren, and it's the Purpose Driven. And it says, what on earth am I here for? When you're trying to, when we're going through this life and we're going through changes and we're trying to figure out, well, you may say to yourself at some point, what am I here for? What am I doing? What's my purpose? Why? This book was a big help to me. This book was not given directly to me, but this book was given to my husband. And when someone seen him at a store and they handed this to him and gave it to him, and it was a gift, and it was a blessing for me. And the read of this book, I loved it because you're only supposed to read one chapter at a time. Um, you might want to keep reading when you get into it, but you're only supposed to read one chapter because it's some activities that you might do in here that you may be doing along the way. I'm not going to give it away. I'm just and tell you what you get out of the book or what it says and all that. But I will tell you, it was a good read. It was something that did help me, and I recommend the book. I do recommend the book because when trying to figure out, a lot of people say, well, what is my purpose? Why am I here? It will help you. It will guide you to finding out what is your purpose. I used to wonder, but I believe now my purpose is to help others and to spread positive and goodness, do my best to spread that to others. That is my purpose. That is what I do, what I love to do, and I want to be a help. Okay, so that's one thing I wanted to, share and talk about and let you guys know that's something that you might want to do. And again, to get back here talking about self-care. Like I said, this week has been a bit of a rough week. I also found out that there's someone else that I know that is in my same age group, and they've been placed on hospice. So they don't have much longer to live. And that's heartbreaking. It's heartbreaking because, like I said, you want to live and you think, well, I'm not that old, and I'm not. And I'm not saying, no one knows how many days or how many years we have, right? Only God knows that. But I just want to tell you to try to live your best life, enjoy life, go forth and do some positive things for you, and live, share some of your love, some of your joy, some of your peace with someone else. Be a motivation, be an inspiration, be a help, because sometimes this road gets hard. So we're just talking about self-help and self-care and taking care of yourself. And some of the things that I think that you could do or should do, one of the first things that I do, I'll speak on me, is I give my God the praise. I want to prayer and praise is the first thing I do on my daily journey. I want to wake up and I want to thank God and I praise him. For me, I try to read the Bible, and I do have my Bible here, y'all. And I'm not preaching to you today, but I'm just saying what I do for spiritual growth and inspiration is I want to read a chapter. I read a chapter every day. I try to read a chapter every day. And it's just for spiritual growth. And it helps you if you're going through, especially if you're going through a rough time or a hard time or, low in spirit. You can revert to your Bible for strength, for growth, for knowledge, for understanding. And even if you're not reading your Bible, you can say a prayer. Say a prayer and thank God. That's first thing I do in the morning. That's what I want to do. And the last thing I do at night, I want to be thankful and grateful to God for what he's brought me through and what he's done. That's for me. Now, another thing I want to suggest to you would be just trying to get a healthy diet. It's Please believe I'm not on nobody's diet, because if I say I'm on a diet, y'all, I want to eat everything in sight. I do try to watch what I eat. I try to eat a little better, eat healthier by eating, eating healthier. I eat whatever I want. Don't get me wrong, because you can see I'm carrying the weight still, but not as much as I used to. I've lost quite a bit. But like today I had a salad earlier, and I'll probably have another because I prep and I make my salads, and that's what I'll do, salads, or even if I'm making pasta or whatever meals, I kind of try to prep them for a few days. So just eating healthy, trying to eat healthy, getting your fluids in, drinking water, Those things help you, you know. Meditation, or, just be trying to be in peace, being in peace. I like to light a candle sometime, just for my peace. And of course, I like the smells too. I would suggest too, if for peace, because there's so much going on out in this world. There's so much um, turmoil with the with everything going on in the world. There's just so much going on, y'all. You just have to be careful with the trafficking and with the politics and with the sickness. There's just so much going on in this world that you do want to try to um, just try to stay in peace, because a lot of things get overwhelming. And just meditating and, lighting a candle, reading your Bible, studying, focusing on water for your own peace of mind, you want to do those kind of things just for peace. And I'm telling you, if you're having issues, talk to somebody. Talk to somebody. We all need somebody. We can't go through this life by ourselves. We need somebody. Somebody to talk to, somebody to share with. Take the time to do that. Now at this point, I'm just going to take a look and see if I have any comments here, any suggestions. And I'm going to ask, what are some of the things that you guys like to do in your self-care? What are some of the things that you do to make sure you're okay? If you're having it hard or, a rough time, what are some of the things that you do? Let's take a look here. Okay. All right. So we have Charlene. Thank you for joining us, Charlene. You said, pray for me to get some food, please. Well, I do. I pray for you to get some food. You never know. I mean, God's got a blessing in store for you, and I pray that you get that. Get your food. I do. I do pray for that for you. Yes. Quinn says, any advice for someone who wants to explore their relationship with God but don't know where to start? Again, just get you a Bible and read. Just start reading it yourself. Sometimes you don't understand. There are many of things on YouTube where you can look for Bible studies or classes, or there's motivational speakers that are out there that speaks and put up things every day. But just getting closer with God is just look into a study group. Just go online, just go on YouTube. You can find some things that looking for a study group. I'm not trying to act, there's no pretend here. I'm not all religious. I'm going to tell you, I'm not all, I believe in God. I am saved and I trust in God, and He is my anchor. And I know it's because of God for me. But I am not a person that holier than thou. Let me just say that. I'm not holier than thou. I'm living my life. I'm learning. I'm living. I'm enjoying life. And just doing what I think I should be doing and what's pleasing. So, I just wanted you to know I'm not portraying that, because I'm living and I'm enjoying life. Okay? All right. And then I have Shirley. All right. And Charlene says she's from East Point, Georgia. Okay. All right. East Point, Georgia. Where's that at? Is that near Atlanta? My mother was originally from Georgia, down toward the Macon area, from a little town called Dansville. And my dad was from Dublin. So family, they do come from Georgia. That's our area. So just wondering. Okay. And just I learned something from Silver and Solo. She has a channel out here, and I was watching her channel, and I try to learn something and get something from someone else all the time. and she passed on a message in her message, and I loved it, about she's talking about being an introvert and not being as brave or strong, and what she does when she's speaking in front of people or wanting to feel encouraged and motivated. It helps her to do the Wonder Woman. It's the Wonder Woman stand. And I want to share that with you because I think I do like it. And I know I've used it in the past, but I want to share because I think sometime someone could use that word. If you're, maybe you're speaking in front of a group of people or whatever you may be going through, or just want to feel good and stand in your word, or feel confident in yourself. And it's called a Wonder Woman stand. And the Wonder Woman stand is when you're speaking, you put your hands on your hips, such as this, and you lift your head up, and you're standing. Well, let me stand up. Let me see how it's going to work here on this camera. I'm going to try to do it for y'all and show you what I'm talking about. Okay, so what you're going to do, you stand up, and when speaking, excuse me, y'all, pants falling off me, but you stand up, you put your arms on your hips, okay? Your head up when you're speaking, straight ahead. Your feet are apart firmly, chest up, and you speak it. You speak your word, and you speak it from here. And just to give you more courage, to feel strong in what you're saying and what you're doing, and in yourself, it gives you a little power. Try that. That's something that I thought was awesome. It was an awesome thing to, be shared with and to hear, because sometimes people are intimidated. And I used to tell people all the time, you are important. Your voice matters. We all have a voice. Use your voice, because some people are shy, don't want to speak up, but you are somebody. Your voice is important. You should be heard, and that stand comes with that. Okay, y'all. So if you're feeling intimidated by someone, you don't have to be mean and you don't have to be nasty. But when you want to be heard, and not mean, but when you want to be heard, or you feeling like somebody's not taking you serious, your body language tells that you are serious, and you want to be heard and taken serious. Okay, so for those that might be having issues with that, use that. Use the Wonder Woman stance. Okay. All right. Um, All right, I see I have someone also from Montana. Okay. Never been to well, I think I drove through Montana, but I have never really been there and visited in Montana. Maybe one of these years I'll get there to do that too. Okay. So, yeah. So just being strong and believing in yourself, trusting in yourself. We're talking about self-care, and that being in self-care, that's steadying in yourself and taking care of you, being heard, not being intimidated by everyone, but feeling good within yourself. That's part of caring for yourself, okay? Um, there's some things that I say we should all do. We may not do it weekly or monthly, but at least try and do some things quarterly. And what I'll say by that, what I'm talking about is self-care, whether it be getting your nails done, your hair done, whether you're getting a pedicure or a manicure, or your hair done, whatever treatment, or massage. I usually like to get a massage when when I'm on vacation. If I'm doing a vacation, sometime I'll do a massage. I'm not one to get massages a lot at home, on a daily basis, or when I'm not going anywhere. But I do like to try and get a massage every once in a while when I'm vacationing. That's just like a treat to myself. So that's when I want to do that. Personal. I don't know why. I've been to the massage. My husband has sent me to get a massage, and I just didn't care for it, being at home. I just like to do it like a treat, like I said, when I'm on vacation or something like that. So treat yourself to something like that, and that's self-care. And when you get that massage, it's amazing. It's a relaxing, it brings a relaxed feeling on you. If you have the right person and doing it right, and they got the nice music, relaxing music going, and the mode, your mood is relaxed, and you're not worrying about all of your troubles or the bills or the kids getting here or there or all of your daily activities. It gives you a moment to take care of you, see about you. So you do want to do that. Even if you can't do it on a monthly basis, try doing it on a quarterly basis, or, sometime is better than none. I try to do it. I don't have a regular time, but like I said, far as a massage, that's something I do like to do every now and then when I'm on a vacation. Okay. Um, Speaking of, bringing me to another thing that I think is very, very important that you do is plan time for yourself or with your family away from work. Some type of vacation away from that regular job. It's very important to do self-care because a lot of times we're working and we're putting in the hours for someone else, and you have to meet the clock and be do what we have to do, to bring in the money to take care of home, to take care of family. If you're raising children, the work that you got to do, I understand that. I do. But don't overwork yourself so much that you don't, get your downtime, because everybody need downtime. I can just tell you, when I was raising my children, I had a bedtime for them, and they'll tell you even to this day how, hey, I was serious about that bedtime. Okay, your bedtime was 8:30. I started, we had a plan. We had dinner time. I had to work. We came home. I had to cook dinner, and it was all on a set time. It was times. It was bath time. It was dinner time, bath time, and then get your clothes out. It was a schedule because I needed that time to myself at the end of the day. So they would have to be in bed at 8:30 or 9 o'clock, and I needed a few minutes before I went to bed. Maybe I needed to prep for tomorrow or whatever, but I needed a few minutes to myself. So if you're out here, you're in this world, and you're trying to make it and trying to raise children, make sure to take time out for you. Set schedules so you cannot get overworked and overstressed. There's a lot of depression and anxiety going on in this world today, and people feeling overwhelmed, and people taking their lives, and because sometimes we're like doing too much, and it just feels like the pressure is so heavy. But if you take the self-care time to take care of yourself, and put it in effect where you can take a moment for you, it is going to help you in the long run. So I want to encourage you to do that if you're not already doing it. I encourage you to do it because I want you to succeed. I want you to get your peace. I want you to get your joy. I want you to enjoy life too. There's no special age. There's no special age as to when you start living your best life, when you start enjoying your life. Just because I'm a little bit older don't mean that it's meant for me to just be out here. That's for any age, whether you 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, whatever age whatever age you may be, and you feel like you need that time to you, take advantage of it. Make some plans. Do it for yourself. Life is too short, is what I'm telling you today. Life is too short. Do self-care. Okay? Take care of yourself. because sometimes we're so busy taking care of everybody else, um, you may forget to take care of yourself. I know on my journey, for me, I know I've seen people that so busy taking care of other people that they forget to take care of themselves, or they wear their body down, and then their health is bad, and then they fall ill, because they're not taking care of themselves. They're so busy and overwhelmed taking care of other people. Um, but sometimes you got to stop a minute and take care of yourself, because you only got one life to live. You have one life to live. And at this time in my life, as I've seen so many others passing on, people been passing on, don't get me wrong, but even more so lately, I just want to stop and tell everybody, take a moment, live, enjoy life. Whether whatever it is, don't feel shame. I mean, I'm not out here trying to tell you to hurt nobody or do anything wrong, but it's okay to take time for you. It's okay to plan for you. It is okay. We need time to ourselves sometimes. We need to give back to others, and that's what I want to do. I want to give to others. I want to do for others, and I do, and I do. And then there's time that you got to do for yourself. And today we're talking about self-care. Self-care, y'all. Take care. Take care. Life is too short. And I'm just taking a look and see if I got anybody here that want to share with me. Share with me some of your activities of what you do for self-care. What are some of the things? It could be taking a drive. You could like driving. You could take a drive around the city, or around the country, wherever. What is your self-care? I love to look at the greenery, and I've always liked looking into the green. I also like looking over the water, the ocean as well. But I love the greenery. God's green earth. It's a beautiful place. It's just beautiful. I love to look into the trees and the forest and the woods. It's peaceful for me. It is very peaceful for me. So I'm just talking peace, joy, and happiness, y'all. That's what I'm living on. And I'm trying to share with y'all. That's what today's live is about. Again, my name is Mamie, and this is Mamie's Channel. And thank you all for tuning in. I appreciate you. If you have not had the opportunity to subscribe, I would ask that if you could go ahead and do so. I would appreciate it. Give me some comments, likes, and shares. Give me a thumbs up. I appreciate that. I appreciate you. Okay? And I'm just trying to see what else. And as you guys can see behind me, I have some photos and different things back here because, as I said, I am a travel agent and I do like to travel. I recently started this adventure for myself, being a travel agent and being a YouTube vlogger, content creator. So that's what I'm doing. But if you can see behind me, like I said, I got some different things from different places that I've been in the world, because I love to travel. I love to travel, and I like to go different places. So some of the stuff you can see behind me, excuse it if it look messy, but some of my family, and then some different places that I've been, and I like to travel. So that's something that I like to do just for my self-care. I love to travel with my family. I love to travel with girlfriends. I like to, I get away by myself. I mean, I'm just thankful and grateful for the opportunity that as to where I am now in life, that God has blessed me with, to try and live my best life and try and do good to people. Yeah. I'm going to take a look here. I do have, it looks like we have a Sheila Sheila, it looks like we have a Sheila that joined us. Thank you so much for joining me, Sheila. That's another one of my sisters, y'all. Thank you, thank you, thank you for joining me. Okay. Um, yeah, but I love to travel. I am getting ready to plan another trip. For those of you that's new and joining me, and please check out my channel. I got a lot of different trips I've started placing trips and vlogging and taking you along with me. Check some of those videos out. Um, I like to cook sometime. I don't cook like I used to. When I was raising my children, I had to cook. But now that I'm an empty nester and it's just me and my husband, I don't cook that much no more, y'all. I do cook, but then when I cook, I kind of cook for a few days. I am not in that kitchen every day. And I'm grateful for that. I'm grateful. I now have grandkids, as you guys can see some of the photos behind me. I now have grandkids, and when they come over, I cook for them. I will definitely cook for them. But yeah, I'm just trying to enjoy life and just asking you, what are you doing? What are some of the things that you do for self-care to help you feel better? What are some of the things I would ask, what do you do when you get upset? Or, just to help you deal with some of the life things that's coming at you. Like I said, I like to read, not just the Bible. I do read. I like to read. I'm a reader. I have a lot of books as well that I do read. I haven't been reading as much as I think I should, just because I've been working on some other things, but I want to start reading more. I need to start reading more. It just relaxes me, helps me to get lost in the book for a little bit and take my mind off of everyday drama, and just rejoice. With all the politic mess going on and all the negative that's going on in the world, it's nice to escape. And reading does help me to escape that daily stuff that's going on. Sometimes I don't even like to watch the news, y'all. I watch it occasionally, but I don't like to watch the news every day. I mean, you be wanting to know what's going on, but sometimes it can be depressing as well. And depression is a big thing out here. A lot of people dealing with depression. And sometimes I just don't want to hear it. And I want to see and watch and hear some positive things and, be motivated. I'll catch a little bit, but I only do a little bit of it, not a whole lot, because, just want to know what's going on and be aware. But sometimes it can be a lot going on in this world. Okay. All right. So just taking a look, trying to see what we have here. Just looking to see what we got going on and trying to see anybody else have any comments for me, any questions out here for me. Just taking a look, y'all. Again, I'll say thank you so much for joining me, everyone. I appreciate you. I thank you so much. Again, if you have not subscribed, please subscribe, like, share, comment. We out here, we need one another. I'm about positivity. I got a lot of videos out there. Take a look at them. I got more to come, so much to talk about. I want to be a motivation and inspiration, and that's my journey, y'all. That's my journey. Just smiling and being happy, trying to be happy. Know that you do have one life to live. Live your best life. If it's something that you're wanting to do, start working on it. Start working on it. Self-care, y'all. Do some positive things for yourself. Do not exhaust yourself and always working for someone else or doing something for someone else that you don't treat yourself. I'm going to share what someone told me, and I'll share it with you. Treat yourself before you beat yourself. Treat yourself before you beat yourself. They told me that some time ago, years ago, and I've used it, and I did that. When they said it, I thought it was so funny, But you know what? It is a true statement. You need to treat yourself and not beat yourself. Don't wear yourself out, because you can wear yourself out so bad that, you can't even do anything for yourself. You can exhaust yourself. You have to take care of yourself. Heart attacks, strokes, all those things are real. They're real. They're out there. And you don't have to be old for that to happen to you. It happens to the young as well as middle age and old. You just need to take time out for you. Relax. Unwind. Sometimes what I do too is I want to have a glass of wine. I'll have a glass of wine just to relax and just listen to some music. That's something I like to do too. I like to listen to music um, and just relax, because life is busy. You have so much going on and we have responsibilities. Just enjoy life, y'all. Enjoy life. Okay, y'all. I guess I don't see any more comments coming, no questions coming in or that I can answer or for you. I just taking a look here. I'm just taking a look. And I want to thank you so much. Again, I want to thank you for joining me. Please, please, please again, have I'll ask you, like I did a video the other day, and I asked everyone if you could please to reach out. I'll give you a challenge. If you could reach out to at least 3 people. I need everyone, if you can, everyone that's listening to me, please, I challenge you to get 3 people to subscribe. Refer, share my channel, share my content with someone, and ask them to subscribe. I am on my journey to monetization, and I thank you all that has subscribed. I appreciate you, but I'm asking you to take my challenge and try to reach out to at least 3 people to get them to subscribe for me. If you are supporting and you want to support, if you do that for me, I would appreciate it. Okay? I thank you so much for tuning in. I appreciate you. Have an awesome evening. Be blessed. Stay positive. Give someone a kind and inspirational word and enjoy life. Take care until the next video. Have a good night.